Hello and welcome to this week's Tavern Brawl. Let's get straight into it. And what do we have? Oh, create a deck. Okay, oh dear. Could have got a lot of use for this one if I'd done it yesterday. Never mind. Battle of the Bands. Pick 4 cards your opponent will ban one of them, then we'll make you a deck full of the cards remaining. I'd love to make Death Knight work with this. I'm just trying to work out how we could do that. The typical ones are going to be Demon Hunter with all the face damage, Hunter as well. Rogue is usually very strong, especially if it's got Pogos. But I want to see if I can get something done with Lich King. But this gives us lots of minions on board. This buffs them up. This gives us card draw. We want something else which can draw us cards. This is a frost card, so that's not going to work. Unless we use Vampiric Blood for our card draw, but then we're going to have to go 3 blood runes. So we don't go Plague Grain, but then I don't know what powerful card we can use instead of it. Unless we have this for card draw. So if he bans Plague Grain, so we end up with no minions. So maybe we have to have something else which just gives us minions. Hope he doesn't ban our card draw. I'm not sure this can work in this sprawl because you need a very low curve to make things work here. Can we make this work? I don't think Demon Hunter. I don't think Death Knight is the right sort of class for this. It's too slow. Right, okay. Oh, we'll try Rogue. Try Rogue. Let's see. Do we have Pogos? Do we have Pogos? Looks like we're wilds. Yes, so we definitely take the Pogos. And we Shadow Step as well. Alright, so if he bans the Pogo Hoppers, we need another win condition. Parlay would be interesting, just take the other person's win condition. But I'm assuming that it will be... this will give us some card draw. We get away with just using Sinister Strikes? 10 Sinister Strikes wins. If he bans the Pogo Hoppers, my Shadow Step's kind of useless as well. Unless we just go full, just go for the damage. If he has card draws, then my Garrotes can do a lot of damage. How much does Edwin cost this nowadays? The original one, okay. It still costs 3. So we could just mass shadow step that. Pogo hopper, secret passage for the card draw. Yeah, okay, looks good. Right, and if they don't, if they ban my shadow step, then the Pogos will still ramp up. I can still do some stuff with the secret passage and Edwin later on. Remember, the Pogos are one.
Versus Rexar.
And
None can escape my fury.
so we want to start off with some Pogos, ideally. We've got a shadow step, a secret passage, and Edwin. Okay, so that's too slow. This is probably too slow as well. And he's got no card draw. So I think if this is card draw, we ban this.
Swiftly.
I can't see how this can beat me, those three cards. Oh, it's hyena, right, okay. Ooh, dodged a bullet there. Okay, that could have been nasty. It's probably going to ban the Pogo hopper. Yep. Which means we'll have a Van Cleef game. So remember, every Van Cleef we could have actually gone the poison route, but
Justice is mine.
so when he puts a direwolf down, just kill the direwolf. Okay, so kill the direwolf. It's got another direwolf. Wow. Okay.
Justice is mine.
The next turn I can go secret passage, Van Cleef. Yeah, it's really bad. Yeah. Well, this is not good. This is not working. Yeah, I'm dead next turn. Alright, never mind.
Smart moves. I can see.
Anything which can deal with big boards and have a threat. The Pogo's not right. Yeah. Oh yeah, as I said, Hunter's usually the one you want to go to. That's quite a nice one. Maybe look at Mage. We've got some ping spells somewhere. Discard any spells drawn. Do you think we could go for a minion based one? Don't think so. Maybe spells only? Anything which reduces. No. There was one we used to. Kind of a bit stumped here, actually. 2 arcane bolts to your hand. Minute. I haven't played the arcane version of the Mage yet, but if we go all in for arcane bolts, that's damage, that's damage. Pain spells cost 1 less. If we do this and get some card draw, we could just win off that. Right, so if you get through to this, then I win slower. Is it too slow though? Okay, I still have my card draw. If he bans my card draw, then I could just put this down and fire a whole barrage of these. I'm not finding this easy. I'm not finding this easy actually. Alright, let's see if this can work. Against Pogos, this really won't work so well, will it? Because the arcane missiles will hit the Pogos or the Van Cleefs. It worked very well against that Hunter deck with all the pings I've got. Shaman Overload? Shaman Overload, maybe?
My sorcery will prevail.
Alright, so we've got 2 of these. And we've got a card draw in hand. So we want to basically put 3... Oh, perfect. So we managed to put 1 down, turn 2. And then turn 3 we put the other 2 down. And we start going crazy, hopefully. Just hope they don't ban the Arcane or the Magister's Apprentice. If they ban one... they banned the card draw. Never mind. Yeah, that was the other option. Problem is, get a weapon, get this, draw your whole deck. I'm more worried about the card draw than I am about the Pogos. So he doesn't have a Pogo in hand. Maybe he does. We want to get as many of these on board as we can. Remember, this is a 3/2 minion as well. He doesn't have a good way of removing it besides his weapon, which he can't use this turn. You're quite slow this.
I'm ready to be just like you.
Is there any rush to go face yet? Or 6 damage face? I don't think so. If he goes crazy on Pogos this turn, we could be in trouble. Ah, it's this one. So this gets infinite value, right? Okay. So we'll play.
You put a spell on me.
I'm ready to be just like you. Teach me.
Do we put 9 down here? That's 12. 3. Next turn, maybe. Oh dear. This is scary. I don't know. Why am I holding off? Right, so we've got Pogo there. Because remember, he doesn't have Shadow Step, so Pogos are going to be very hard to win with. So we understand this is going to go on forever, this weapon. We need more damage. Yep. And we will
I'm ready to be just like you.
use all of these now. The hero power, and let's just hope that this is lethal. With the hero power, it should be lethal. Nice. Yeah, because we took away his card draw, so all he had was Pogo Hopper, the weapon, and the poison. So card draw is so important in this brawl, unless you've got that ridiculously powerful Hunter deck. How do you beat that Hunter deck? What would you burn out? Burn out the Alley Cat? Do live with Direwolves? Okay. Alright, so let's try something with Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter's usually very good at these sort of brawls. Ah, such a runner. Okay, so let's just type in keyword draw. What's our best version of drawing cards here? This would be good against Pogos. So we can let him play Pogos, just silence them. He'll be left with a board of 1/1s. And that'll give us card draw as well. But this is only good against Pogo. Oh, it could be good against the, what's it called? The other deck. I wonder, can we use Questline? That's a bit weird. Yeah, we can't use Questline. We don't want 10 Questlines in our deck. And we've got to play Kurtrus turn 5 for 5 mana. Nah, that's not good. Okay, we'll take the classic, you know, where is it? Twin Slice? What happened to Twin Slice? Oh, I've got it on draw, don't I? Right, we'll take Sigil Runner. And Demon Companion could be interesting. That's 1 mana for some value. 1 mana 2/2 with taunt, 1 mana 2/1 charge, 1 mana 1/2 buff. And we've got minions. So that's an option. Demon Companion is an option. Well, where's our real damage coming from? This is all board based so far. Alright, we've got Chaos Strike, I suppose. We could do Mana Burn and really annoy him. We could do Relic of Extinction. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Yeah, I wonder if relics could work here. No, just ban the phantasms and we've got nothing. Right, yeah. We need to have some damage from someone. And his Twin Slice. Anything else which might be better? Fell Barrage. Alright, we'll give this a try. This can work with it bans a Twin Slice, and we've got Chaos Strike as our face damage, and we've got card draw here. If he bans our card draw, we've still got card draw a bit with Chaos Strike, not ideal, but then we've got some good board presence and a lot of damage with Twin Slice and Chaos Strike from hand. Bans Demon Companion, that's probably what we prefer, to be honest. And if he bans the Chaos Strike, that's probably ideal for us as well because we get a very low curve. Okay, we'll see how it goes. So you have to think through all the possible 4 bans here. The secret to this brawl is usually you need 2 pairs of 2. You need like 2 card draw options and 2 damage options, and you can't get rid of both. The thing about Demon Hunter is you got card draw and damage all in one for 2 mana. So if he bans that, then we're left with our cheap card draw and our cheap damage. Someone's actually going Death Shadow Knight, so respect for him. Respect. I'm interested to see what he's come up with. Has he gone with my unholy idea? Oh, come on. You serious? I'm banning the 4th choice. These are terrible.
Was that right?
He's gone for value.
Was that right? Your prowess is undeniable.
That's a terrible idea. Whatever he's thinking there, it just does not work. There's no way I can lose this. He must, if he realizes what's going on here, he's just going to give up.
I will repay you one day.
Why is he going?
I have but little
I think he's just given up. Should I just like concede just because he tried?
Was that right?
He's given up. Okay. If he would play, then I would have conceded, but he's being obnoxious and trying to rip me. Oh, he banned the... Oh, that was an automatic ban, right.
They will never catch me.
Yep.
What little time.
Absolutely terrible idea. Yeah, let's see how quickly we can get lethal before the timeout here. This used to be 0 for 1 attack. Amazing. That was brilliant in this brawl.
They will never catch me.
Let's do this. Yeah, he left. No mind. Okay, yeah, that was a terrible idea. Right, okay, you can't blame me. Not everyone knows how these brawls work. But yeah, to have a high cost cards, it's just... Ugh. 0, 1 and 2 should be 3 most expensive cards. That should be the most expensive out of all your cards. With the mage we could get away with a 3 cost card because that does give us a very valuable card draw, and we've got ways of reducing it. So if he's not going to ban the card draw, then we end up with lots of damage spells with card draw, which is kind of what you want in this brawl.
10,000 years.
So again, we really want our sigil runners, ideally. That's how we get the chain card draw thing going. We might have to coin out Twin Slice and get the outcast effect here. We'll see what he bans. That Demon Companion, wow. That was a... So Ignite, that doesn't work at all. That doesn't work. That doesn't work, so I'm banning this one.
Your prowess is undeniable.
I think we've won this already.
Was that right?
Oh, is this a spell or spell damage minion? Oh, spell damage minion. Oops. Alright, maybe we slightly misplayed there. Okay, no reason to coin yet. Be nice to have the 1-1 on board actually. Maybe we should have coined it out. That Ignite, it doesn't stack with the other Ignite, so it's basically 2 mana, 2 damage. And I've got 2 mana, 2 damage and draw a card, so that should be game over already. Let's draw another card. Yeah, discover effect is not a good idea. Your next one costs 1 less, unless he's going for like an 8 cost spell damage minion. He's just going to play that in one go. Once he's played that, he spent a lot of mana just on that.
They will never catch me.
I'm actually going to kill it because yeah, he spent 1, 2, 3, 4 mana on this.
I grow impatient.
I spent 2 mana on this, so it must be a worthwhile trade. Frozen Clone. Right, okay, he gets the card draw, but he's not going to be able to use it because once I play this, it's going to go to his hand on the right side of the hand, and then he's going to draw a card after that, which means this won't be outcast, so he can't use this for card draw.
They will never catch me. They will never catch me.
How many cards do we have in hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we can put 1 more down.
They will never catch me.
He's not going to be using his ping, so I'm just going to build up 3 1/1s. All he's got are Frozen Clone, this. Okay. We should be close to lethal. Oh yes, and of course he's got that as well. Bit of a quandary here. Let's just give him a taste of what's coming. Make sure you use the one on the right side of the hand. Because you don't want to keep using... I don't use this one because my hand's going to get too full.
I grow impatient.
Should have lethal next turn. There's no way he can do 23 damage, especially with this on the board as well. It's 24 damage if he's going to use AoE effects like an Arcane Missile. He's got Ignites, too expensive. You can only do 2 Ignites. Right, so his Ignites cost 4. That's 8, 10.
Your prowess is undeniable.
There's a nice attempt, but things like Discover effects just do not work in this board at all. You cannot use Discover effects.
My mana is too low.
There we go. Yeah, surprising. People haven't worked out how to play this board yet, or maybe they're just coming up with different ideas, they're experimenting. Yeah. Well, to be honest, I tried something at the beginning, it didn't work, but it should have worked. Yeah. So let's try one more. I'm going to show you how Rogue should work. The problem is he used the wrong card. Right, so you do use Deadly Poison. Right, you use this for card draw. So if he bans the Deadly Poison, I just get card draw. Then I go with Pogos and Shadow Step. Okay, let's do that. Here's Pogo and Shadow Step. I think this should work. If he bans the Pogos, if he bans the Deadly Poison, then we've got Secret Passage, Pogo Hopper, Shadow Step definitely wins. If he doesn't ban the Deadly Poison, we just weapon up. I just deal with what's in our hand without the Secret Passage. If he bans the Secret Passage, if he bans the Pogo Hoppers, then we're basically all in on the Deadly Poison, which gives us 20 attack, but we get to hit with our weapon twice. Okay, let's see if it works. The correct bounce. I don't know. What's the best ban here? Secret Passage, quite a strong one. Maybe Pogo. Shadow Step definitely not, because the only thing I can use with the Shadow Step is the Pogo Hopper. But he doesn't know what my fourth card is, so he might ban the Shadow Step because he's worried about the... Someone's actually playing Priest. I'm really interested to see this one. It's Nokia 3310, so it's quite an old model, I believe. I'm not a Boki in Nokia, but I believe it's a... Let's make sure we get some card draw, I think. Okay, so we'll weapon up turn 2. Really? Alright, we're definitely banning this. Oh, 1 minute. He needs 6 of those to win. Nosdorm will definitely forget about that. This is going to be a heal effect. I think it's only 3 heal. I think... We'll have to see what heal spell he's got. He might use it to heal his face as well. So he's banned the Pogo Hopper. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to weapon up next turn. And then the rest of the game we're just going to be putting poison until we get to 15. So we need from 1 to 15, it's 14, needs 7 deadly poisons. We'll be hit twice, but remember he's got heal. So we might need to use all of them.
You the other side.
Oops.
Oh dear.
Right, so I think he's messed up here a bit. So I think we just use all these poisons straight away. Right, remember we need to get 7. So here's our 4th one. So we need to find 3 more deadly poisons, then we start getting face.
The other side.
Yeah. Let's hope we can beat this. It's going to be very close. Okay. We might have to swing once here, and hopefully we'll get the. Right, yeah, I think we swing now. He can't heal because he's played that. That was what I was thinking. Okay, so we've got 2 secret passages to find.
Very nice.
To find 2 poisons. Oops.
Oh dear.
Oh no. What? Oh, it's a battle cry.
Let me
Oh,
show
dear.
you the other side.
Okay, I made a big mistake there. I thought that was a persistent effect. 1 minute 13. Do I have enough? I need 21. I can't win. Oh my goodness.
I give up.
Oh my goodness, that is frustrating. I forgot this is a battle cry. That is clever. That is so clever. That is really clever. I should have banned the last one, maybe. Oh, that's clever because he was able to heal up. Because there's another card, you see, I'm from the olden days. The original card was that it was a persistent effect. That means as long as that was on the board, his damage turned to healing permanently until that minion was removed. This is a battle cry, so it only happens on his turn. So he heals up his face first, then he plays it, and then he can use the heal spells for damage.
Anduin. The light shall
Didn't
bring
have
victory.
control though. He
Stay
didn't have
in the
control.
shadows.
Okay, let's go with this. Probably going to ban the Pogos. Wonder if I could do something instead of the shadow step actually. Card draw, healing. That makes 0 sense. He's got no way of killing me.
Oh dear.
This is not a good idea. He's just got a whole load of card draw with nothing. He's got palm reading, discover a spell. That does nothing. That's see, this is the tricky thing about Battle of the Bands. You've got to think, if he bans one of my cards, is my deck completely useless? The answer is yes.
I bring out the best.
I'm just going to wait. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to... He can't do anything. He's got card draw. He's got nothing. He's got literally nothing he can do. Maybe he's got the quest to play traders 30 cards or something. Let's weapon up here.
Your assistance is adequate. Your assistance is adequate. Without a trace.
I'm just going to troll him a bit. So I've got 3 out of my 7 here, but with the priest I do have to be a bit careful. I have to go for the full 21 damage, I think. He might actually win this, I just realised, because he can get spells from that. I shouldn't be so cocky for that. Alright, let's start building up my weapon, see what happens. Remember, he's drawn cards, so I can win on fatigue. So I've got to be very careful with my... The problem is, if I go Secret Passage, and I use it at some of these cards, my deck gets thinner, so I'm not going to use Secret Passage this game. Just going to wait him out. What sort of spells could he have? Maybe I should push the damage? So he's used a lot of his healing spells already. If he keeps drawing, he's going to fatigue himself. And then I can go in for the kill with the poison. So it's not so straightforward as I thought it would be. Because he does have some...
Hand is too full.
The funny thing is, he's got no way of emptying his hands unless he plays some of his spells. The lackey, wow, okay. That could be a problem. That's going to do persistent damage now. I don't think I can win fatigue anymore, so let's go for the big damage. Oops, I did have a poison there. I'm guaranteed to get all my poisons, so... How many has he used? Oh, I don't have the deck tracker. How many times has he used it? He's used it at least 5 times, right? I think he's healed 5 times at least. Has he? Okay. We're still going for his self-fatigue plan. Nice, there's another spell. So he's got 16 cards. Oh, here we go. Deck tracker's telling me what he's done. Okay, so that he drew with this. Right, so he's used renew 4 times. So he's definitely has enough healing to... If he's clever, he'll just win with the lackey. See, I'm the one fatiguing now. How many cards do I have left? 10 cards. That's 7 shadow steps.
Choose soon.
7 shadow steps in the deck. 1 poison. And 2 secret passages. Yes, unlike... maybe I could have held off for 1 more turn. Maybe we could have held off for 1 more turn. Oh no, let's use Shadow Step there, Secret Passage's turn. So he's got to heal to 20, he's got to heal to 21. So 17, 20, if he uses 3 more then I can't win. Yeah, this, oh wow, okay. Three more. It's two more. One more. Yeah, I can't win this now. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. There's no way I can win. It's impossible to win now. Yeah, that lackey made all the difference. I couldn't just fatigue him out. The idea was just fatigue him. So I'm not sure if Pogo Hopper gets banned and then I just got a Shadow Step. That doesn't seem like a good idea. There must be a different way of doing it. Pogo Hopper, Secret Passage, Deadly Poison, and a fourth win condition? Or a third win condition? Just forget the Shadow Step. Get something which can potentially win with the Deadly Poison. So if I've got a weapon, a 21 weapon, then I just play this other card which does the remaining damage. Ghostly Strike? Door of Shadows? Draw a spell? Maybe I can get rid of the Secret Passage. Oh no, I have to infuse it. Right, can Ghostly Strike work here? It does 10 damage and it draws a card. If he bans that, then I've just got my Pogo Hoppers and Deadly Poison for the Secret Passage. These three should win by themselves. So if he bans Secret Passage, then I've got Pogo Hoppers and Deadly Poison, and I want some card draw. Maybe this is the way to do it. I mean, the other option is this. Maybe Spy Mistress. That's an interesting idea. Put a lot of Spy Mistresses on board. They're very hard to interact with, unless he's got a silence. So I could just go 3. Each one of these does 3 damage, and it could be potentially persistent damage. So in that way, it's actually better than Sinister Strike. Sinister Strike can give a burst of damage, though. So let's see he bans the Pogo Hoppers. I go for the Poison and Ghostly Strike. On turn 10, I've got 21 damage with this, and potentially 9 damage, I would say, with this. If I keep using my Secret Passage to thin out my deck, then I'm going to get through the whole deck. What we could go for? We could actually go with Garrote, actually. Garrote's actually a decent idea. So I can sacrifice my card draw for Garrote and rely on the fact that he's going to be wanting to. So if he bans the Garrote, okay, let's try that. See if that actually works. Okay, we'll see if this works. I mean, they're all good options here. I mean, Garrote does 4 damage passively. So why am I bothering? Oh, so I can basically load the deck up. Yeah, so the advantage is I'm loading the deck up. By loading the deck up, his card draw is going to damage himself. So I might let him have card draw if I go second. I know he hasn't banned my Garrote. Whereas Eviscerate, I've got to spend two mana to do that damage. And there's the other card, which is good for late game, which is a 2 mana. Shiv's an option as well, but I don't think it's much better than the 1 mana card, which does the same job. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, here we go. Wicked Stab. This is another option you can play as well. So maybe deadly poison does 42 damage total. This 10 of these can do 60 damage. Huh. If he bans my card draw, I need to have very powerful things in my deck. So if he bans this, Secret Passage, put Garrotes in. It's either Garrote or Wicked Stab. The question is, how quickly am I going to be winning? With a Deadly Poison, turn 2 for the weapon, turn 3 for 3 poisons, turn 4 for another 3 poisons with Secret Passage, turn 5 I can start swinging, turn 6 I win. Whereas this, turn 5 and 6, I can do 12 damage just with this. The thing is, the advantage of Deadly Poison and Garrote is once I play the cards I don't have to worry anymore, and then I could just focus on the other cards. Alright, we'll try this, because it makes sense. But I might be ending up without anything to play if he bans. Yeah, this should be fine. Yeah. If he bans the Pogo Hoppers, then I can constantly just Secret Passage, put the poisons and the Garrotes on. If he bans the Secret Passage, then I've got at least Pogo Hoppers, which will start getting very big, and the poisons and the Garrotes. Right. The other option is, instead of 4 damage, I limit myself to 1 damage, but have card draw with the 1 mana card, which does 1 damage and draws a card, which is going to be ending up being quite similar to the Demon Hunter idea. We'll see how this works. This way the Shadow Step is not completely redundant to my deck, which we've had every game we've played so far.
Maiev versus Garrosh.
So we could have, another idea is, if you put something like Pogo Hopper in your deck, and people are very scared of Pogo Hopper, just put 3 cards which synergize together. Let's get one of each of these cards. I'm not sure which one's best. Okay. Let's see which one he bans. So if he's got a card draw, then he might be banning the Garrote because he doesn't want to keep drawing the Garrotes. He banned the Garrotes. So we've got some nice Pogo Hoppers. Thank you very much. Okay, so oh, that's nasty. That's probably the 1 mana card, the 1/3 card. But he's only going to get online here. This doesn't look too scary. This is a bit slow. This is terrifying. I can't have Board of Rakaras. So I have to see what his 4th card is. I assume it's the 1/3, which means I think my Pogo Hopper probably outdoes that. He's actually made the game very easy for me by giving me my Secret Passage and my Pogos and my poisons. Let's coin this out. So I know that he's... Whenever a friendly minion takes damage... Aha! It's this one. Right. Okay, I've got to be a bit careful here. I still don't see how this is going to win for him. So what we could do for the next 2 turns, we could actually just swing twice with this. But then we're going to have to spend 2 mana. Right. No, I don't think so. I think we just hold. Hope we just outvalue him with the pogos,
I
which
won't go down without a fight.
he's getting some armor. But the let's just go for pogos. If we don't find pogos, we'll put a couple of more poisons on. We've got pogo, and we've got poison. Yeah, it's getting way too big for him. And remember, he doesn't have rush or anything. Yeah, it's too slow his deck. Yeah, we should be fine here. The armor might be annoying, but that's just going to mean he's got a useless 1-2 on the board. There's no way of him killing these two, so 16 damage.
Justice is mine.
This should be a win now. It's a nice idea. It's a good idea, his deck. I'm not sure about the Armor Smith. That doesn't give you much. I would put the 1-3 in.
Armor.
And unfortunately for him, this is just a bit too slow.
Mortals, so full of sin.
How much armor does he actually get here? It can't be enough. See, with Frothing Berserker, he's getting a massive minion from that.
Well played.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay, we'll take the poison. And boom!
Justice is mine.
There you go. Yeah, that worked well. Okay, so I'm surprised he banned the Garrote there. Especially as he didn't have any card draw. That's very surprising. Huh. Very surprising. He didn't have the card draw. Right, the one very, very important thing is that if you're gonna not run card draw in your deck, you have to have massive damage up front. You can't have anything with value. It'll take too long, and once you get that, you're gonna have to wait another turn to play your 4-mana card or whatever. You have to have things which synergize, like Pogo Hoppers or Deadly Poisons, which you can just play for massive damage in themselves. Right, okay, I think we'll leave it there. Thanks for watching, everyone. This is Battle of the Bands, and maybe I'll check out some of my old videos, see what ideas I had, and yeah, hope you enjoyed that. It's quite a long video today, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.